Hey, good morning, guys. I think I remember to get everything put into the auction. Hey, butterfly. Were you awake or did the phone wake you up? Gonna do more sealed ones today. I think the whole all the boxes I got are still sealed. And I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing. Choice of the four up there, all still sealed. And then I will do any pre-bids at the end and do a few buyer giveaways at the end. And if you see something that you want in the pre-listed auctions, just let me know in the chat and I can run those at any time if you request them. And I will have a show tomorrow in the morning, but it'll probably be a relatively short show. I'm doing a big ephemera sale tomorrow that starts at 10, and it'll be hours and hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and flip through these. And those will be the first ones. Campagna Flamenca, something or other, Viva Sevilla, some sort of Latin thing. Michael Crawford, Camelot soundtrack, and the Christian's Color. And they did add more stuff to the Buy It Now. Feel free to make offers on anything that's in there. And I did add a couple more coupons to my coupons page. And those ones are running. And they have Tom Chapin, Family Tree, The Dream Syndicate, Having a Party with Iced Tea and King Tea. Hey Jeannie, how are you? You looking for cassettes? And those ones are running. Comic Relief 5. Robin is here. Maynard Ferguson and Chumbawamba. So those ones are running. Wasn't too much going on Whatnot today. Very few people are on. I think everybody's saving up for Friday when the fee-free day. The categories that I go to that usually have a half a dozen people only have one or two. And there's a dusty Bette Midler The Rose soundtrack, Rhythm of Creation, Juan Gabriel, something in Spanish that I'm not going to try to pronounce, and Crazy for You London cast recording. And those ones are working. Hey, Russell. Jet Red. Jesus Jones Doubt. Millie Jackson. And Mike Johnson, Year of Mondays, all sealed. Your choice. Those are running. Jesus Christ Superstar, and it's a sealed 2-tape set, and that's the London cast recording. Into the Woods cast recording. Cowboy Junkies, Black Eyed Man, and Montel Jordan. And those ones are running. Delamitri, Waking Hours. What is that? Jean-Michel Jarre, Equinox. Max von Sydow reads East of Sun, West of Moon. And Mahalia Jackson, Best Love Spirituals. Those ones are running. And there's Cocoa, Hot Cocoa. Van Cliburn, Collection Piano Music. Crash Test Dummies, The Ghost That Haunt Me. And Keeping the Dream Alive, the Wayne Johnson Trio. And those ones are running. Jazz at Midnight. The Coolest Christmas. Joe Cocker, Classics. And the Curtis Counts Group. And those ones are running. Chris Connolly, Whiplash Boychild. Cohen buys Soku. Stonewall Jackson, Greatest Hits. And the David Johansen Collection, Crucial Music. And those ones are running. Good morning, Kristen. Nobody's here. They all left me. It's just me and Butterfly and a couple people hoping for really good cassettes. And I haven't found any yet. It's me and my three other devices and Butterfly and you. Jock Jams. Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. Aces High. Everybody loves Commander Cody. The Judds. And Camp Meeting Time. Hey, Zell. Hey, Mecha Monster. You guys looking for cassettes? We have Jaluka, African Litany, Elton John duets, and these are all still sealed. Chicago Symphony, Rachmaninoff, and Milt Jackson, Big Brass, For Someone I Love. And those are running. You don't have a cassette player at all? I think everybody would have a cassette player around. Maybe not an 8-track player. I think a lot of people have those Crosley reproduction record players with the cassette player in the sides. So you got 3 Billy Joels there, The Stranger, Glass Houses, and Greatest Hits, and Milt Jackson Quintet. Oh, really? My kids are like around 20, and I don't know if they ever had a CD player. I mean, we had them around the house, but I guess you could play them on your computers, but I don't think they did. They just streamed everything. I think it's sort of like books. There's some people that like to have something to sit there and to hold and to touch rather than just click with the mouse or your finger. So we have Sylvia Jinkosa, One Thing, however you pronounce her name, Johnny P, Emotions, and another Juan Gabriel. Oh, Butterfly reads like crazy. But the only thing she'll do is either read or listen to audiobooks. I don't. She doesn't like the ebooks. Michael Johnson, Husker Du, Death Angel, Fall from Grace, and Crosby, Stills, Nash, Live It Up. I remember actually purchasing this cassette from Widman's drugstore, and it was on clearance when I bought it when I was a teenager. I don't know. I'll have to ask her. I don't know if she's if she's still paying attention or not. Butterfly, do you listen to the books, the audiobooks on 3 times speed? And you can tell me 1, 2, 3, or 4 like always, but I assume you want 4. Thank you, Skaboom. You wanted 4, Skaboom, I assume? Or did you want Husker Du? Alright, Skaboom, I'm just going to assume you want Death Angel if you don't respond. Okay. I'll throw Harry Connick Jr. in there too. Want 2? Okay. Thank you, Skaboom. I got in Butterfly's car the other day to move it in the driveway, and she had an audio book in there. And they must have a very limited number of people that read them because it sounded like the same book I heard the last time I heard one in her car. But I don't think it was. Dance Party like it's 1998, which was 26 years ago already. The Dream Academy Remembrance Days. Montrell Derrick. Don't remember ever hearing of him. And Shoestring Cross Addicted, I guess. Oh, you're into those. Butterfly bought 12 tubs of all sorts of weird erotica because there were some. Who does she read? No, I'm not gonna. Oops. Which one did? Sorry, Keep It Underground. You want this one? 3. Thank you. Keep It Underground. Oh, I can't remember the author that she likes. It's too early. J.D. Robb, yeah. She got like 4,000 books to get like 100 J.D. Robb, or I don't know, dozens of J.D. Robb books, and there were some other ones mixed in there that weren't erotica. But they had some really weird stuff in the erotica. There was caveman porn. I'd never heard of that before. So you have the Dirt Merchants, Lost in Space soundtrack, Dan Fogelberg and 45 Grave. Only the Good Die Young. I think the author that wrote the Caveman erotica probably had the market cornered on that. Dude You Rock, Dallas, 1990. No idea what that is. Looks like it's kind of an independent looking thing. The Del Lords, The Downsiders, The Case is Cracked, and Jack Dupree. Wish I would have known that. I could have saved them and had you autograph a bunch of them. It's funny. She bought them literally for those JD Robs. That's all she bought them for. And then she just gave the rest to me, which she does that. She'll buy stuff for herself that has other stuff mixed in, and then she'll give me the other stuff. So I put it out. I put all those out in banana boxes for our where is it? For our on-site sale. There's a 45 grave. It does have a crack in the case if you're picky. Digital Underground, Def Leppard, and Dead or Alive. Those are running. And so at our rural Pennsylvania on-site sale in our store, we had the people, when they would look at the books and they would get to the section with that stuff, and they would just instantly turn away. And I had a thank you, Skaboom. I had a sign in the back corner that said adult publications or adult magazines, and an arrow pointing to the door to the back. And I just stuck it there, just kind of being a smart ass. And of all the sales we had, at least one a month. A couple times we had 2 a month. I only had 2 people ever ask me if I really had adult publications back there. We had Joe Cocker, Dangerous Minds, Harry Connick Jr., and Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, some sort of U.S. cast recording. The Digital Underground. Okay. So there's the Digital Underground. The DBs. Or is that the decibels? I don't know. The Sound of Music. Criminals. Criminal Activity. And Brother Cry of Love, or Cry of Love Brother. And those are running. Thank you. Keep it underground. Hey, welcome in Forever Broken. Betty Carter. Harry Connick. Another one. And Donnie Iris. And that is running. Is Donnie Iris still alive and kicking? He's from Pittsburgh, so he's kind of a local thing. Welcome in, Shane and Missing Records. Flower Love 713. Don't know what that is. Vipers Volume 5. The Best of the Florida Boys. And the Four Freshmen. And those are running. All still sealed, your choice. And if you see something in the buy it now, feel free to make offers on it. Pete Fountain, Firehouse, Fear, as far as I can see, and Robert Tripp Live. And those are running. Holly Dunn, Dance Hits 96 Super Mix. Duke, Spirit of Calypso. And DJ Latin Mix 2000. Oh, that was Shrink's falling off of that one. Hair, Broadway, cast recording. Hey, Ohio. Dayseeker. I don't think I've ever heard of it. If I did, I forgot about it. Night Songs and Lullabies by Jim Chappelle and Jaluka, whatever that says down there. Oh, Kristen, if I remember, I will let you know, but everything is just in boxes. I don't have anything sorted, so I don't know what I have. The One Direction's a boy band, right? Silence of the Lambs. Funhouse, Hazardous to Your Health. The Fundamentals, Feeling Strange. And Lowell Fulson. Did he really jump or did he fall? I remember hearing that he fell, but I'd never heard whether it was intentional. Thank you, Skaboom. Which one would you like? Number 2 takes the front house. Thank you, Skaboom. And we have the Ohio Players, all with a strategically placed sticker there. And folk music from around the world, with a slightly less attractive woman on the cover. Fresh Air Interludes, Jackson Berkey, pianist. And the Four Seasons, Hope and Glory. You have very light skin, Ohio. I think that's the only song that I know from the Ohio Players, and that's because Gordon Ramsay uses that on one of his shows, or did. Uh, Elvis Crespo. Hey, Jake. JJ Fad. You guys old enough to remember when people dressed like that? I'm in Pennsylvania, so this woman in the middle, people in Pennsylvania dressed like that like 10 years after the rest of the country dressed like that. And Chili Tea, Get Off Mine. Is that really Whitney Houston? I don't think so. It might be. I'm not going to Google it though. I think this was probably made. I don't know. Don't see a date on that one. Yeah, I think that was probably when she was already a thing. But there are some interesting albums where people that got big were in groups before they went solo that most people don't know about, and they're very rare. And if you find them, they can be worth something. So you got Rob Bass, Etta James, and another one of those East of the Sun, West of the Moon uh, audio books, and 1 Million Strong. Oh, look at this one. It's got Tupac and Biggie and Snoop Dogg and all those. I think that's pretty good. Rerun Joker. Okay. So there's the Joker. The case is cracked and it's got some shrink issues. Roy Orbison, Blue Aeroplanes, and Yoko Ono, Walking on Thin Ice. And those are running. Thank you, Skaboom. You want number one, right? So were any of you guys cooking all day today? Fallen Heroes, a jazz ritual, or a jazz funeral. Butterfly says she's making banana bread. Golden Sounds of the Olympics. This one is not sealed, but that's Petra the Early Years unsealed. And Curtis Stigers. And those ones are running. Good morning, Mason. Yeah, I'm hoping she makes some to bring home. She was invited to her brother's after I already scheduled my show. They kind of did a last minute thing because they thought that her sister-in-law had to work. I did. And Ohio, you know what it did? It made me want to never do it again. We got 2 from the Connells. I'm going to have to see that is so time consuming to put those codes in there. Because you can't just click like apply to all auctions. You have to apply to a certain auction and then you got to click like 50 times. Chris Connolly, Pheno Bar Bam Blam, and TT Quick. And those ones are all sealed. Your choice. Yeah, and for the people that are in here, Monday's your last day to use the coupons for anybody that's got that thing up here, that rewards club thing. Thank you, Thank you, Skaboom. Yeah, I think Ohio. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is just on the second, you gotta put in new rewards. I think I'm just gonna do the rewards and then save the coupons for like giveaway prizes where I send them to individuals for like $5 off for my giveaways, like I do. So Nico, Live Heroes, the Soul Soul Orchestra, Christmas Jollies, King's Son, Strictly Ghetto, and I don't know how you pronounce that. Onaguma. I don't know. I did hear back from Whatnot customer support though. They did say they are working on a way to make the SKUs show up somewhere. Fishy to show up somewhere other than just the admin, which will be nice because it's kind of pointless to have an SKU field if you can't see them anywhere. Classics for relaxation. Alpha 8. Don't know what that is. It's like it's Spanish or something. And the Kinks. And Scream of Consciousness. Austin Underground. And those are running. Bishy, I apparently didn't hear my phone when you texted last night. No, next week I'll probably do more consistent auctions. Hell, I wasn't worried about it. I was just letting you know why I wasn't ignoring you. The heating guys were here, and I didn't know when they were going to leave, and no, I don't have heat. They assure me it'll be done today, though. So the replacements, well, Kaiser and Kuryokin, Popular Science. What about me, Ohio? I'm cold too. John Lee Hooker. Good Morning Gonzo Dog. And the Olympics. Oh, Bubba. See, we keep the door closed to go upstairs. There's 3 floors, and we reside upstairs, I guess, on the 3rd. And the heating guys were here, and they couldn't keep that door closed because that's right inside the door is where they were going to heat. And Bubba and Lucy escaped, and they were running around the big building that they've never been in. And Bubba was terrified. After they left, we had to walk around the building, and I was shaking a bag of treats, and Butterfly was going, Bubba, try to get him to come out. So, Canadian Brass Christmas album, classic cartoon Christmas, Killdozer, God Hears the Pleas of the Innocent, and the Chieftain Bells of Dublin. Yeah, well, Lucy made it upstairs. I saw him earlier, and he was walking around with cobwebs on his head. He must have been under shelves in the basement, and I got him shushed upstairs, but Bubba, we had to search for him. Hey, easy. Thank you, Skaboom. Which one would you like? Number 3. And Bishy, I tried to download that game, and I don't know. I'm not very bright apparently. I put in my username and clicked play, and it doesn't do anything. Is it like just a joke you made me download and it doesn't really do anything? Just sends somebody in Romania data, tells them how many times I hit the play now button. Patricia Cass, Kamal Silhouette, Mahalia Jackson, Silent Night, and the Age of Innocence soundtrack, all sealed. Your choice. What was that called? Evil Apples or something? I don't know, Bishy, because that's what happened. Why wouldn't it work? I actually got one on my cell phone yesterday that came through. That was one of those, we have important documents for you, and the sender needs to hear from you because they only have 72 hours or whatever the big spiel is. And you have to call this certain number. Pitch shifter. Desensitized. Killing Time. Bright Side. Alien 3 soundtrack. Oh, there's another Alien 3 soundtrack, so we'll throw something else down there. Yeah, there's another Blue Airplanes. Nobody wanted one before, but there's another one. So that's running. I haven't got the orphan child ones yet. I wish there was a way to sponsor an orphan child or a village in Africa where somebody set up like, thank you, Skaboom, set up like a satellite internet connection and a webcam, and you could actually see the people you were giving the goats to. I think that would be highly entertaining, and I think it would. I think it would really uh, encourage people to donate to things like that if they could see the people that they donated the goat to actually milking the goat and enjoying the milk. Zoetrope, life of crime. We have the signs all over rural Pennsylvania that I buy houses. Do you guys have those out there? Another Donnie Iris, Our Boys Steel Orchestra, and the Beat Farmers. Those are running. We buy ugly houses. Damn Yankees original cast recording. I don't know. If you're interested, you can read that. Some sort of Spanish language thing. I'm not going to try to butcher it. The pronunciation. Brigadier Jerry and Bounty Killer, my experience. Oh. Child trafficking is not a laughing matter, Hazy. Children every day are being stolen and kidnapped for their adrenochrome. It's not funny. I haven't had a Mormon or Jehovah's Witness show up here for a long time. Madrid Symphony Orchestra. Preludes and intermezzos from something I can't pronounce. Husker Du, The Living Dead, John Seri, Tingri, and Keith Sweat Platinum Plus. And those are number 2. Thank you, Skaboom. I was skeptical of the we buy houses people from an early age because one of the guys I knew that was involved with that, he lived in the shittiest house you could imagine. Well, it's not the shittiest house you could imagine because it was a 2-story shitty house. It could have been a 1-story shitty house, but it was a 2-story shitty house. And he put those signs up everywhere. And then outside his house, he had like a homemade plywood billboard that also said he buys houses. And he did it for years. He still has them down there. I think his house got remodeled, though, over the past 20 or 30 years. So we have Bullet LaVolta, Brent Jones, and the TP Mob. That's an odd name for a band. Mahalia Jackson and the Lion King soundtrack. Those are running. If you're asking where it came from, I'm gathering it up for years. Hey, PK. Hey, Elaine. Or Elaine. Etta Jones. Are any of you guys that are sellers going to sell on Friday and go all day long? Take advantage of the free fees? Etta Jones, Lonnie Johnson, another Mahalia Jackson, and Sushi and the Banshees, Superstition. So you got all four of them. You just didn't get one. You didn't have to really choose. Michael Jones, Elton John, Hank Jones, and Ahmad Jamal. And I don't know who else in here. But if the person is in here that asked for the Hank Crawford ones yesterday, when I was moving them to the shelves, I found the other one. If you want me to run that Hank Crawford and you're in here, let me know. That might be the thing to do, Bishy. Have like a pink hat and a blue tie or something. I don't know. It's Trump world now. There should be the option for a red hat and red tie. He could be like a little Trump. The Jody Grind, Jermaine Jackson, Michael Johnson, and After the Rain. Oh, Michael Jones. So those are running. Hey, Vader and Danny. Good morning. I have the cassette in my buy now. I think, Hazy, I don't think Bishy has a cassette player. She won't get it in time. Another Milt Jackson, Camaro Jones, Twisted, Boney James, Trust, and Harry James. These are the next ones. God Rest Ye Merry Jasmine. Apparently some sort of Christmas album. Millie Jackson, Billy Joel, and Elton John. And I'm going to run these, and I'm going to run a buyer giveaway. And then I'm going to take a little break because I've had too much coffee and I have to pee. So running these, doing a buyer giveaway, and I will be back in a minute or two. So if you bought something, get in the giveaway, and I'll let you pick from a stack of stuff that you haven't seen here in a couple minutes. I'm not a hardcore whatnotter. I don't have milk bottles. empty milk bottle sitting here to pee in. King George Players and Hustlers. If you bought something, you got 15 seconds to get in a giveaway. Oh, Bishy, the gamers, the hardcore gamers that don't want to leave their gaming chairs. I've seen the pictures of people's gaming setups that it looks like some of them look like they haven't left their gaming chair in weeks. Buffalo Tom. Who won? I wasn't paying attention. I know it was disgusting, did she? Breaker, Get Tough. Skaboom won. Okay, Skaboom. After this runs, I'll stick a stack up there and let you pick. It's just the next stack in the box. So if there's nothing in there you like, you're just gonna have to pick. I don't know, whatever. Tide Pride, thank you. Which one would you like? I think you're new here, so we just go 1, 2, 3, or 4 to make it easy. Number 2. Thank you. Okay, Skaboom. I will rerun that. But I'm going to let Skaboom, who apparently won the giveaway, pick. So there's your choices for the givey. Jock Jams one and a Judd, Eddie Rabbit. The DMC, okay, we're in DMC for the giveaway. And somebody wanted that to be rerun, so I will rerun that. And I'm going to add the Shaman Intact to that, and that is running. Thank you, Bishy. So, Bishy, you didn't tell me how, you didn't give me tech support on Evil Apples. What am I supposed to do? Uninstall it and reinstall it? Thank you, keep it underground. And since that had a multiple bids, I'll run it again. And we'll add Black Cat Bone Truth to that. I was trying it on my iPad. It's okay, Bishy. You don't have to. I just thought maybe you knew a trick. It downloaded, but about as far as I went. Number 3. Thank you, Skaboom. Cock dirty, do it. Is that different from just swearing at it? Winona, 4 stars from Rolling Stone. Jock Jams, Eddie Rabbit, and Bullet La Volta. No, in fact, I didn't use a profile pic at all until it wouldn't let me in, and then I figured, well, maybe it wants a profile pic, so I added a profile pic, and that didn't help. But it let me add the profile pic. Welcome in, Southern and MC. These are all sealed, and you get your choice. Charles Brown, Ruben Blades, Saigon Kick, and Shabba Ranks. And that's running. So it's worse than Cards Against Humanity. Thank you, Tide Pride. Which one would you like? Number 4. Wicked Sherry, she must be quite the TikToker. I got a notification on TikTok and was clicking around at my people I follow and my suggestions, and she's got some activity on there. 4-way cross, another 4-way cross on top. Fiddler on the Roof soundtrack, that'll be a hot commodity there. And the Rollins Band. And that's running. And it's the original Broadway cast recording, not some other recording. It's the original. They're fighting over it. Fiddler on the Roof. Thank you, Tide Pride. Which one would you like? Oh, is it? Oh, it's a remake. You don't seriously want 4, do you? I mean, if you do, that's fine. Oh, it's fine. I just didn't. I did. Okay. I was gonna say. I was thinking, well, I haven't offended anyone today, but I. If somebody wants me to rerun, say that. But I think they were all bidding on Rollins. Hey, Chip and Sissy. I got Horse, Baby Animals, the Everly Brothers, and BET's Listening Party, starring Jade. I don't know people. I mean, they might really be into that. Or after watching the lady that I like to talk about that I never mention her names yesterday. Holy hell, maybe I just talked it up enough. Ohio, I don't know if you saw it at all, but the lady that I am intrigued by was selling probably 3/4 inch typeset letters yesterday for $17 each. And then she whipped out, like, I don't know, 2-inch brass stencils, $9 each. Not for a set, each. And people were like buying enough to spell their names at like $17 each. Michael Bolton, Montel Jordan, Charles Brown, and the Rosington Collins Band. Oh, I don't hate. I, I, I'm thoroughly impressed. I, I, I swear I've got a, a little bit of the autism that I just don't understand people. Because while she was selling them, she went on for she was selling them for, I don't know, an hour, over and over again. $17, $17, $15, $19, and these people kept buying them. And it's like, in a minute and a half, I went to eBay, and you could get like a whole set of them for $50, or you could get a lot of mixed ones for $50 that included hundreds. Oh yeah, see, Chip and Sissy know who I'm talking about. And she was selling those printer trays, and I'm like, you can get this on eBay for like $15, and I've sold them for like $5 before. When I get it too many of them that I can't move them locally because I don't want to ship them. Betty Davis, big bands: Jimmy Dorsey, Freddie Jackson, and Peebo Bryson, and In Excess. And that is running. Hey Juno, welcome in. We're doing choice of sealed cassette tapes here. Got lots of stuff in the buy it now. Feel free to make offers. And the thing was, like, I don't. I mean, I understand how to do it. I don't want to be completely different than what I am to try to do it. And I don't like this. I don't like the thought that I'm conning people into tricking them into thinking something is great. But later in the day, I was watching a show, and it was this older lady. She was nice enough. She had the camera facing her, and she was showing stuff. Real, real mild delivery and everything. And she was showing brass items, and like nobody was bidding like $3. And it was like, I know if that lady that I'm talking about had them up there, she'd be selling for like $27 a piece. And the 80 people or 120 people in a room would have bid them up like crazy. So you have Colin Ray, special effects featuring George Gin, some people I can't pronounce, Earthworks, and Pete Bardens. Oh, and I have nothing against these people. It just blows my mind. Well, she raided into me. Wasn't that her that raided into me that one time? And she raided into me with like 80 or 90 people, and I like had better stuff pre-listed than she was selling. And then like 60 of the people left within a minute without even looking at what I had. And it's like, I don't care if I don't like the person's voice or their attitude. It's like, if on a raid, I usually look at see what they have, and because some people give stuff away and get some deals. Psychosonic, Barbara Streisand, Fishbone, Give a Monkey a Brain. Hey Yorkshire, and Sue Foley, Without a Warning. So all sealed, your choice. Those are running. Oh, Bishy, when I do the next week, I'm gonna do a bunch of duplicate auctions. I'll put you in as mod on all of them, so you get your little mod badge. But don't feel that you have to at any time. Thank you, Skaboom. Oh, I certainly wish I could get some of the prices that those two get for. I mean, I got a building full of that crap that's just crap. But the problem is, I say it's crap, and they say it's the most fantastic shit in the world. And they Butterfly says it's because they truly and they genuinely sound like they enjoy it and like it. I think she's right. But then I feel like I'm lying to everyone if I act like it's the best thing in the world. Obviously, I was being a smartass about the Fiddler on the Roof thing, but if I did that about everything and people were overpaying, I would feel bad. Of course, I would also be rich, so I would feel good at the same time. Jeff Dahl, DOA Loggerheads, Fang, and Pete Fountain. Some oddball ones there. Don't know anything about them, except Pete Fountain plays a clarinet or something, plays Dixieland, and nobody's going to want him. I'll throw those three in the stick in the buy now pile and look them up and see what they are. I don't remember those. Telepath, See Surgery, Summer Job Soundtrack. Hey Ghost, welcome in. Jesse Winchester and Sammy Davis Jr. Mr. Wonderful cast recording. I don't know who. Do I not like my job? You asking me, Bishy? Thank you, Skaboom. And Hazy, I don't know who any of these. I love my job. And Butterfly, when I say stuff like that in that tone, she said, "You need to work on your sincerity." Butterfly is wonderful. Are you still on here, Butterfly? Or are you sleeping? The Mr. T experience. She froze to death. Lost Blue Rodeo, or Lost Together Blue Rodeo. Don't know what that is. James Bradford. Robert Johnson, Love in Vain. And that is running. Oh, you'd be really upset, Rishi, if I went on a rant about consumerism and how much I love it, which is odd because I sell crap. Thank you, Skaboon. Dirty Dozen Brass Band. Dr. Mastermind. Oh, look at all the creepy puppets there behind him, Bishy. Didn't realize that when I held it close. 23 Flag of Democracy. Oh, there's a 7 Dust. And those are running. Thank you, Tide Pride. Bishy, I haven't been called asshat in like 2 weeks. Thank you, Tide Pride. Barbara Streisand, live at the Forum. It's the price they pay, Hazy. Monster Magnet, God says no. Gawk, Lure of the Ox Owl. And Shaman Boss Drum. And that's running. And I think Joe, and if you guys don't know, Joe's the lady that was selling stuff at my shop for me, her and her husband. She's been watching my streams on Facebook. And if you happen to just be found this on Facebook or YouTube, you can't see the prices and you can't see the chat. So thank you, Tide Pride. Which one would you like? Number 2. So you have no idea what stuff is selling for. And I'm not really giggling nonsensically. There are people that are saying and using things in the chat that you can't see if you're watching this on YouTube. So I'm not just giggling out of the blue, which it's what it's got to sound like because there's no chat. So they have no idea why I'm saying stuff or why any seller is saying stuff. So that had multiple bids, so I'm going to add Motorhead, No Remorse, and run it again. He's like, there. I would just giggle, and they'd be like, what the hell's he giggling about? That's the only reason people come in here, Hazy. But I need you people to trigger it. I can't just have an OnlyFans page of me giggling. I need somebody to trigger it. So that had multiple bids too, so I'm going to add Sudden Impact, Split Personality to it and run it again. So maybe somebody can get that Streisand album. Bass Teeks. Hey, Bass Teeks. Bastiques, if you're still here, you having a big Friday sale, all day marathon? People get ready, a tribute to Curtis Mayfield, various artists. So I Married an Axe Murderer soundtrack, Alfonso Blackwell, and another Seven Dust. Animosity. Those are running. Is Ohio going? No, yeah. I thank you, Skaboom. Oh, you got a silver crown. And Skaboom, you've only got 3 days or something to use. They expire on Monday if you want to use your coupons. I do have it set to so every level you can use the coupon 100 times. There's some people that they only have it set so they can use the coupon once. But once you reach a level on my rewards program, you can use it anytime you want. You just have to keep plugging it in. Is that true, Hazy? I assume the multiple bids were for the Seven Dust, but I run them again with Alfonso Blackwell in a sexy pose there. All right, well, you got a week to use them, but according to Hazy, I did not hear that, but I believe Hazy. But I will make a concerted effort to update my rewards program on the second. I've asked multiple times for my buyers to give me suggestions on what to do for my rewards program, if they like it or if I should change it, and I've never received any responses from anyone. So I'll probably end up leaving it the same. Dukes of Dixieland, the Mighty Mofos, including 2 bonus tracks, and Black Gangster. Apparently that's just a compilation. Low Monkeys. Well, that's what you did, Dishy. Well, I wasn't looking for complaint. Ouch! I wasn't looking for complaints. I was looking for suggestions on if people liked it or didn't like it. When I click on people's rewards program, I mean, there can be like an infinite different ways of doing it, and obviously I was trying to figure out the best way to do it to maximize profits, increase customer engagement, and all that. Missing, I don't know. This is all unsorted. That's why I'm doing it this way. Sorry. Okay, I get what you're saying about corn now. It takes me like 5 minutes. Everything goes over my head, and it's like a boomerang. It comes back around, and I get it eventually. Corn. You can't type porn, so you type corn. I get it. I'm slow. Yeah, I sold a porno 8-track the one day on here that had graphics. Foreplay, First Licks, Latin Dance Explosion. I don't know. I'm sure I've got more Shaman. I've got hundreds of thousands of albums, but I, I don't. They're not in order. Not like they're cataloged anyway. That's why I got to do it this way. The Replacements and Dust Devils, and that's running. Yeah, it's not ideal, but that's sort of why I'm doing these on Whatnot. And what I'll probably do is have shows where I go over to the shelves where they're kind of sorted out a little bit and maybe alphabetized to some extent, so I can try to find some stuff. Thank you, Skaboom. But there's just so many of them. So, Smack. I don't know if that's a band or must be. Billy Falcon, Pretty Blue World, Frozen Ghost, and Classical Melodies, Austin Pops. All sealed, your choice. You got a better memory than I do. If you remembered one. Arc Welder, Xerxes, Brian Adams, The Adams Family, soundtrack. I wouldn't go that far, Hazy. Errol Garner, jazz one, and it's running. See, I think there's going to be a lot of people licking their chops for Friday because everybody's going to be on there trying to make money, and there's going to be all sorts of deals. I'm doing that vinyl show, and I'll do one of these shows in the morning. Um, not not a super long one because I'm gonna have a ton of shit from Thursday. But I'm gonna if I'm not selling, I don't know if I'll sell anymore or not on Friday. Because the 8% you save it's counterbalanced or offset by the 30% discounts you're gonna get because there's nobody in your room because there's so many sellers. But I'm gonna watch all day if that I'm not selling. I'm gonna have somebody on to see what kind of deals I can get. Azimuth, Crazy Rhythm, Natalie Cole, Unforgettable, Average White Band. Two of them on the bottom are Average White Band. And those are running. What do I collect? Are you asking me, Bishy? I don't collect anything. Nothing. Hazy has a show. Hazy, are you doing your placeholder show today? Did you see that you have a placeholder show? Magnets or something? Erasure. ABBA-esque. I think you have a show scheduled for today. An Affair to Remember looks like a soundtrack. Aztec Camera, Stray, and another Azimuth Tightrope Walker. And that's running. Did anybody answer me whether Ohio's doing a show this morning? Okay. Because I'm going to be reaching the end of my boxes here before too long. Ben Sidran. We've got all sorts of jazzy, new age stuff. More Azimuth. And Kip Anderson, A Knife and a Fork. Yeah, I'm going to do those at the end. And always feel free to make offers if you're new here. I'm trying to add more to the Buy It Now and auction tab every day. Louis Armstrong, Butterflies Awake. Absolute Beginners, the musical. Anderson, what is that? Bruford, Wakeman, and Howe. Louis, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that crap. There, I just offended everybody that speaks Spanish. I should whisper than butterfly so I don't keep you awake. Another Azimuth. A Rice Man. Patty Austin. Deborah Allen. And Cat House by whoever that is. I'm not even going to attempt it. Those are running. Hey, Mama Baum. Are you looking for cassette tapes? Oh, you guys all have to pick up cassette players at the thrift shops when you're there. They're coming back in style, and you'll be one of the cool kids. The Angels Live from Angel City. Another Yoko Ono. Raw Power. Time to Kill. And Rick Astley, Body and Soul. I don't think that has the that doesn't have the Rick Roll song. Crockpots for that list. I don't know. I don't do too many thrift shops, but the Goodwills usually have cassette players. Last time I was in there, they had them. Thank you, Ghost Records. Which one would you like? Number 4. I'll add one to it and run it again, but I'm sure that's what the other bid was going after. The Guo brothers in Shungting or Shungtang. Good morning, Super Kelsey. Yep, they weren't bidding on the Yoko Ono. So we have Sergio Vargas, Carlos Alfredo, Meringue Classico. He sounds delicious. An American Tail, Five Lone Friends. A version fit to be tied. And that is running. I don't know, but if you don't see me on here some morning at 6:30, just assume I slept through mine. Thank you, Skaboom. Number 3. I think the phones do it occasionally. I think they just don't go off. Is that what you use, Bishy, a phone? I was here by myself for 20 minutes. There was nobody here. I was just talking to myself. Butterfly didn't wake up, and nobody was here. And there were like $150 tapes that nobody claimed. Whatever that is. Miami Bass Boys, Bus Boys, Ray Anthony, and Junior Reed, One Blood. Those are running. Butterfly was ready. She was on the ball. That's because I set an alarm and wake her up. She doesn't like my multiple alarms for some reason. I don't like them either. But at least she gets to go back to sleep after she listens to them. I gotta try to get up at some point. Keith Sweat, Conda, Bongo Man, Soku, Johnny and the Hurricanes, and John Cicada, or Cicada, or whatever. Fart Queen! Alright, you're winning the best idea of the day award so far. Yeah, exactly, Hazy. Do I have anything brown? I giggle because I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're being a smartass or if I don't know what that means. Mr. Mishy. Fart Queen is cool. I assumed by the name, but I don't know what brown means. And I don't want to assume. So, the Rock of the 80s compilation, volume 13, Fat Beach soundtrack, the Jackson 5 Skywriter, and we just did an American Tale, so all you need is dance. Let's groove. Okay, bear with me here. I've got some multiples here that I'm only going to show one. So, Brian James. Nobody wants my nothing. Brian Adams, Sylvia Juncosa, or whatever her name was, and Spirit of America, the Oblivion Seekers. Oh, Bishik, some of these I have lots of. Some of them I only have one of. They're all mixed up and a mess. Thank you, Ghost Records. Which one would you like? Number 3. Thank you. So we have The Sound of Music. I'll throw a Fat Beach soundtrack out there for Bishy since she wants to be a smartass and complain. Oh Perfect Love, and a Hello Dolly soundtrack. Sir Isaac Lime, welcome in. We got Juan Gabriel. Mahalia Jackson. Silent Night, that's the same one. Jaluka, Universal Men, and Elton John, The One. And those are running. One of these days I'll have a Christmas show. Anybody into Christmas music? I can't stand Christmas music. We used to do transfers of music from cassette or 8-track or vinyl record to CD, and I would spend all November and December listening to Christmas music while my ex was doing transfers for years. 2 months of it. It seemed like it never stopped. That's only 3. So we have John Cicada, Latour, the KLF, and a Lion King soundtrack. I don't dress up as anything. I don't know, Hazy. I hadn't thought of that. I'm sure they would be some insulation. Darling Dover recently added to her story on Instagram if anybody's a Dover groupie, and I just saw the notification pop up. All right, these are all models. We got about 2 more of these I've run, and I'll run the pre-listed stuff. John Cicada, Cicada. I don't know how you pronounce this thing. That's the same one. There was a thing on NPR this morning about the proper pronunciation of the word pecan. Apparently, people don't pronounce it the same everywhere. So, Cicada, Silhouette, Kama Sutra soundtrack, and Killdozers. Intellectuals are the shoeshine boys of the ruling elite. Well, I think it's no. It says music composed by, so I don't think there's. Yes, tomorrow morning there will be one. It won't be super long though, Kelsey, because I've got a big ephemera, like an all day ephemera show scheduled at 10, and probably next week I will be having a mix of. I might switch it up and put cassettes later in the day, and do 8 tracks in the morning and kind of bounce back and forth. I don't know. Sorry, Bishy. That's not my fault. I mean, I feel bad, but I did repeatedly say I was going to run those in order in every show over and over again. I don't know what turkey music is. So, John McCormick, King's Son, Killdozer, 12 Point Buck, and King George. Adam Sandler has turkey music. Well, it's going to be a long show, so I can't play the same stuff over and over again. Thank you, Super Kelsey. Takes number 3. that's pretty much the boxes I had out today. So I'm gonna run the pre-listed stuff. If there's stuff you want me to run from the pre-listed stuff, just say so in the comments. Otherwise, I'm gonna do the pre-bids only. And then after I do those, there was just a few. I've got one stack here that I didn't go through, so we'll throw it up there and do 2 giveaways. Oh, well, you're in the giveaway, Kelsey, and so there will be 2 giveaways here in about 5 minutes. So let me check the auction tab. Again, if you're a Whatnot employee and you are listening to this, can you provide a valid reason why there is no way to sort items by the pre-bids so that we can find them easily to run them? And it's not a rhetorical question. Seriously, why can't you sort it by pre-bids? And why can't the SKUs be available to people or the sellers, so that we don't have to have the buyers seeing our stupid codes at the end so we can find this stuff? So, Kiss Double Platinum, Volume 2, 8-track, as it says, unrefurbished. You get what you see. It does have the pads on it currently. Yeah, there's an SKU, Hazy, but it doesn't show up when you sell the item. So it doesn't help unless you sell the thing and then click into the item to edit it. And exactly. They said they're working on it. So this is running. Kiss Double Platinum, 8-track tape. I do have repair supplies, pressure pads and stuff that are brand new in the Buy It Now. Thank you, Zunny. Oh, yeah, Bishy. You can suggest something. You can always suggest something. I don't know, Michael. Everything's unsorted. That's what I do in these shows, is kind of sort the stuff out to some extent. But right now, I'm just running the pre-bids. So we have Led Zeppelin 4, or Untitled, or So-So, or whatever the hell it is. Oh yeah, there's lots of Kiss. Kiss is one of the more collectible 8-tracks. These guys are like old enough to be your grandpa. Easy. And that's running. Still has the pads, but you know, if you're into 8-tracks. Thank you, Sonny. Bishy, that's your suggestion? Butterfly's going back to bed. Thank you, Sonny. I don't think you're here, but thank you anyway. The next item is Led Zeppelin Presence 8-track. Bishy, I did that the one day, and I probably will do that more if I get some more people in here. It's just a kind of a pain in the butt because my stacks get pretty tall, and no. Plus I'm tired of and have to pee and everything else. Yeah, but like 12 of them are my own devices and Butterfly and you and people that aren't going to buy any of them. It's a good suggestion. I have tried it and will try it in the future. This is running. Pretty nice condition. Look at the cartridge. Pretty nice label. Led Zeppelin Presence 8-track. What? Which one did I offend now? Thanks again, Sonny. I'm gonna have to have my phone open to this when I get more things in the pre-listed stuff because it's too slow to on a PC, and the iPad when I scroll it opens up everything I touch. Alrighty, giveaways. Getting a giveaway if you're a buyer. If you didn't buy anything, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna do 2 of these. Well, if Kelsey wants me to, I will. If somebody asks, I will. Bishy, it's a good suggestion. I'm not dissing your suggestion. Um, Bishy was thinking maybe people would like me to scan the crap that didn't sell. I mean, the fine sealed cassette tapes that didn't sell. Why isn't the giveaway running? Is the giveaway running for you guys? I'm clicking on it. Product action, start giveaway. Giveaway time limit that I keep clicking, don't show this again on. Start. It's not working. Let me try it from my phone thingy. Alright, it worked from the iPad. Scan, damn it. Okay, we'll scan while the giveaway is running. Oh, I'm not moving. I'm just going to sit there until you tell me to move. If you see something you want me to run, let me know. Can you see the Addams Family? See, this is the issue, Bishy. Or one of the issues. I gotta hold something while. When you're coming up with suggestions, suggest a way for me to do this. I need to bring my tripod in here, one of the tripods, so I can do it. Oh, Hazy, if Super Kelsey would have had a suggestion, I would have not given her a hard time. But she gives me a hard time, so. Kelsey, I did add a couple more coupons, and I think you missed it earlier. You only have until Monday and maybe a week grace period. It's running to get to use the buyer rewards, and then they'll switch again. And I am open to suggestions about what to do with those if people want me to change them. Do you have rewards, Kelsey? Okay, so we're just gonna leave that there. We'll go back to this one. all the tapes to you. Kelsey, if you're interested in $100,000 purchase, I'll sell you every last thing in this building, and you can come with about 5 full tractor trailers and load it all up. And next, okay, thanks, Hazy. not, not butterflies though. No, I've thought about it, Kelsey. That's the deal. I'd probably take. Can I move now, Hazy? Next, okay. Where was I? I had 2 of them, so I get 2 more. Yeah, and if you have an Android and didn't know you could Zoom, you can Zoom now. I don't know when they changed that, but you used to not be able to Zoom. But if you have an Android, they let you Zoom now. Oh, what fair offer? What was your offer? Oh, you have to hit me with a you have to make a monetary offer. And the winner is Super Kelsey. See, here you win something. J Fad. Oh, good, it's near the top. Okay, I'm just gonna set it down here. I'm gonna show these relatively quick. And if you see something you want, tell me, and I'll put them off to the side. Then we'll run them. And we'll do the last giveaway. So that's running. So it's a buyer giveaway. And if you haven't bought anything and you want to get in a fantastic giveaway, uh, get it. Another sale. Thank you, Bishy. Shaken on the top. There it is. Somebody asked for shaman earlier. All right, we're moving. It's okay, Bishy. It's been another hour, so I have to pee again anyway. Sushi. The pink one? Where'd it go? The pink one? Okay. And you can look at those while I get down to the pink one. Okay, and the ones that are sitting there are the ones that I just did that were in quantity that I did right at the end. So you already bought the Adams family, right? All right. All right. Didn't you win one? You won the Addams Family. Oh yeah, you won a giveaway. Do you want one of those as your giveaway? I didn't pull the stack up that I was going to let you choose from. You can either pick one of those or see what I have. Okay, we'll do that for the giveaway, and we can wait 2 minutes and see if you win the giveaway and get the JJ Fad free, or you can buy it now. And if you win, then you can choose from whatever pile I throw up that hasn't been seen yet today. Your choice. Tide Pride is waiting. What's he waiting for? The Shaman? Oh, he was okay. Tide Pride asked for that. Okay, sorry. I thought it was Kelsey that asked it that or ask it. So choice of those. I thought. Sorry, Tide. Ask it. Never even heard anyone say ask it. So you have Shaman or JJ Fad. Your choice. Thank you, Tide Pride. There, the Shaman's running. If somebody wants it for $4, after that runs, whether anybody wins it or not, I'm gonna pull the giveaway. If there's 19 seconds left, so I'm gonna pull the stack up. This is the last stack in that box. Shaman is running. That one up there, Boss Drum. 2, 1, $4 missing records. Thank you, and the giveaway is gonna pull right now. Cross your fingers. Super Kelsey wins again. Well, that worked out pretty good, Kelsey. You come in late and you missed all the good stuff in the beginning, but you won 2 giveaways. It was rigged. So there's your choices. I'm going to check the offers while you look. Sugar Ray. Okay, now I got to find it. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Thank you, Kelsey. All right, these will go out today, or they should go out today. That was a little bit longer show, but I should be able to get them out before Mailman Mike gets here. Who are we going to raid to? I'll take the first suggestion. When will others go in to buy it now? Um, I've been adding some every day. Um, I I will do next week. I'll have more and longer shows, and then in December I'll have even longer ones because I gotta get rid of this stuff. Um, but I'm still working on trying to get some stuff on my site, some stuff on yeah, because I sell lots of different things other than tapes. Kelsey would have to have a big building and a considerable amount of money, but I'm not opposed to the idea. It, Kelsey, do you do this for? Is this what you do for a living? You could have enough inventory to keep you busy for quite some time. Bet she's gonna whore herself out to be your mod, apparently. Well, Super Kelsey, I used to have the 8-Track Shack site, and I've got a lot of that music inventory. And if you are seriously interested, uh, I would, it would be like 100,000, and I would sell everything. And there's hundreds of thousands of albums and uh, 45s, and yeah, I don't know what. I mean, obviously, the problem is the cassettes are the most valuable thing. Well, there's probably some decent vinyl left. I don't know what all is left because it's sort of in the same situation. It's unsorted. Um, oh, there's some CDs. I didn't go crazy on CDs. I hate CDs because you got to. I mean, cassettes play no matter what. But the CDs, you got to look at every single one of them to see if they're. I'm tired of them, Bishy. I'm tired of. I was tired of them before. It's like a white elephant, an enormous white elephant. But elephants produce dung, and you could heat your hut with dung if you burn it, and you can kill the elephant and eat it if you have to. Oh, Kelsey, there's the prices will go down once I sort through them. Um, I mean, if you know your stuff, you know that a lot of these ones that are selling for $4 are selling for a lot more on eBay. Um, I mean, I guess that's probably where most people sell them. Uh, I've sold some pretty good tapes in the past couple weeks. Uh, the tapes that hurt to sell for $4, but uh, yeah, the prices will go down once I get some on the shelves and can do some scanning shows. Um, yeah, and I'll be willing to do some bundling and that sort of thing. Oh, 2 for 1. I get it. I get it. I thought she was tagging him or her or whatever. I I thought there was a conversation going on there with 2 for 1. That all right. I'll be back tomorrow with cassettes at 6:30, and then at 10 o'clock it's my big ephemera show. Thank you guys for coming. We're gonna raid 2 for 1. I don't think I know what that is, but we're gonna check it out. Thank you guys. See you, Bishy. See you, Hazy. I wasn't ignoring. I saw it.